Hey everybody, Dan Liberto here from Robin Hood to Rich. And today I want to talk about a mobile application that I use to look at ticker prices and charts. This is the best program for mobile, in my opinion, to use to check out these stocks, see how they're trading, also to check out Bitcoin. And the reason why I think it's the best is because, unlike Robinhood, Webull, which is another broker kind of like Robinhood, Webull has the ability to use technical indicators on the charts and graphs, and they also have the ability to set up alerts. So I think it's just the perfect amount of robust, and it just offers a little bit more than Robinhood's graphical user interface does in relevance to charting. So let's go ahead and open up Webull. Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to either the Play Store or the iOS App Store and download Webull. I believe you may have to open up an account, but you don't need to fund the account or anything. So go ahead and do those things and download Webull. And now, once you have Webull, we'll go ahead and open it up here. And you can see here is my market account. This is basically just my watch list. You can see down here, markets, watch lists. I don't go too much into these other tabs down here, markets and community, but feel free to play around with it. Now the watch lists are over here, and the first thing that we're gonna do, like just to look at an example, is we're gonna look at Bitcoin. Okay, so we're gonna tap this magnifying glass up here, tap it, and then we're gonna tap in BTC USD, right? And boom, here we have it. Here's Bitcoin. It's trading nice and high today. All-time highs surpassed 60K. That's a big deal. So here we see the interface here for Bitcoin, and we see down here that you have the time periods. So we have daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, etc. Daily is going to be where you want to spend most of your time, but you can go ahead and look at these different ones. Sometimes when you're day trading or weekly trading, you're going to go over here to 30 minutes, and you can mess around with those and see if your indicators are trading off of any of these different periods of time. So as you can see right now, I have the EMA, the exponential moving average for 50 days right here, right? And that's at 46,000. Now, one note is you turn your phone to the side and you get a nicer chart. You get a nicer chart, and this is where you're going to want to spend, like if you're really looking at the chart and it's not just a quick look, like you're really trying to identify when to put on a trade, you would turn your phone to the side and you would look at it like this. Now, don't get too used to this, meaning really you really want to go for thinkorswim on the desktop to put on to do most of your technical analysis. But if you do need to do mobile trading, looking at the charts, you're gonna use Webull like I'm showing you right here. Now we can see here that the EMA is down there. We can see the RSI, right? We have the RSI set up, and we have the MACD set up. And I'll make a video on what those indicators actually are in the future. I don't want to overwhelm you too much here. This is more of just for you to get a feel for how Webull works. Now, if you want to change the indicators, you tap in the top left, and you see you have EMA, and then there's your different indicators. EMA right now, okay. I can change it to MA, and you want to set your MA to 200, right? So I've already set that MA 200, MA, and then you can click this little gear. It shows you you input how many days you want it, and it gives you a little overview there of what moving averages are. I like to keep it on EMA, and that's 50-day EMA. I like to keep it there. And then you can include down here your RSI and your MACD. You can also change those too. I'm trying to remember exactly what I did to change those. Indicators on main chart. Advanced chart. So the settings are, oh, here they are. Okay, so right there. You could add, you can add different indicators depending on how you trade. This is just how I trade. Not everyone trades the same, but I look at RSI and MACD the most. They usually tell me what I want to see. So that's looking at Bitcoin. Now, let's go back here and say that we want to set an alert. This is very important. We want to set an alert for Bitcoin because we want to buy more. So say I want to buy some more at 48,500. So I would set an alert, price 48,500, and price below. I want it below. There's above or below. I want it below 48,500. So let's say that let's do 48,555. Okay, so below. So I can put repeat once per minute unlimited. That would get very annoying. So once per day is good. And I hit check. All right, so the alert's saved. So now when if the price goes to 48,555, I'll get a notification at the top, like if you get a text or whatever, that the price is now 48,555, and that would alert me to enter to put the trade on, or at least look at the chart and say, hey, look at this, it's at 48,555. I set an alert for that. Everything else, that you got your chart settings, not super critical. And then here's another thing you can do. I type BTC USD here in the search bar, and I have some lists, and you can make a new watch list down here, right? New watch list. You would do that. So I've made new watch lists. It came with market. Webull came with the market list. I added options. I added energy. I added medical, and I added crypto. Those are lists that I created. And right now, BTC is on my market list, which is the default list that Webull comes with, and my crypto list, which is the list that I created to watch cryptos. So that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to create watch lists for the sector of stocks or cryptocurrencies that you're looking at. So I'm going to press cancel. So if I go into my top left and I click we call it the hamburger, click the hamburger. Let's take a look at my my energy watch list. Okay, so here's all the energy stocks. Due to the current administration and just a personal passion, I'm interested in green renewable energy. I think it's very important. So I'm watching some of these stocks, and I want to see what they're doing. So let me look at, okay, so I go into energy, and I want to see what's up with plug. And so I go to plug. I could look at the chart here. You can see once again, I got the EMA. Let me turn it to the side, good practice. EMA 50, 50-day EMA, trading right there at around 48.73. You can see 48.73. So it's almost touching that 50-day EMA. Now, that's pretty key, because if it hits that 50-day EMA, If it tests it and goes above, that's a really good sign. If it tests it and goes and drops down, that's more of a bearish sign. Long term, personally, I am bullish on plug. Very bullish on plug, but if you're just in intraday trading, would be something to look at. This is a good example of looking at EMA and how these charts or how these stocks do trade alongside these technical indicators. So the stocks really do trade alongside these technical indicators. That's why it's important to learn them when you're trading daily or when you're trading weekly. Okay, so there's plug. We can go down here and we can look at the different periods of time. I like to look at 1 year. Sometimes it can get a little bit weird in Webull. Daily year. Daily 1 day. Anyway, Webull can get a little bit weird. But all you have to do is close out and you're back at where you want to be. So there's plug. So yeah, the main thing really, it's not very hard. The main thing really is that you want to like look up a symbol, and here Ford, F for Ford. I'm looking up Ford right here. Boom, I can see Ford's chart. Okay, and you can, like I said, turn the screen, keep the screen right side up. All depends on what you're trying to do. Set an alert. Don't forget about the alerts. The alerts can be good. And yeah, don't forget to create your watch lists, right? Organize yourself. You always want to organize yourself. Set your alerts. Look at the charts. Set the indicators to whatever you want. Like I said, I like 50-day moving average, 200-day simple moving average, the RSI, 30 to 70, and the MACD. And this is how you can really go ahead and check all your stuff out here. Obviously, you can see that Friday wasn't, Friday was a red day because the previous days before that were just like the market was on fire. But yeah, that's Webull. That's what I would recommend alongside Robinhood for charting on the go. Mobile charting, Webull. Desktop charting, Thinkorswim. Okay? If you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know. And I hope this video gave you a little bit of an idea of how to use mobile charting, what to look at, and what to use. Hope you guys take care. Have a good day. See you on the rocket.